Tanya Brown.
I'm here to bring to your attention about Dick Gammick. First of all, I have never had a criminal record, nor have I had anything sealed. I've had an impeccable driving record for 45 years, and as a pilot since 1965, impeccable record. And all of a sudden, I bring a complaint against Trooper Ed Bowers on a phone call 4 months previously to getting a citation when I ran into him by accident reporting a road situation on I-80 several years ago. To make a long story short, the DA, after 8 years, finally backed down and said they nipped the evidence tampering from the NHP dash cam video. They said that Mr. Weston had no objections to vacating your $300 citation, returning your court fees and your money and vacating it. But then they said it may be up to the judge, Scott Pearson, to either vacate it or have to go to another hearing. Well, the judge flat out ignored that, so I'm fighting him, and I'm bringing up the world's largest protest banner, which I produced. It's been all over Carson City, Reno. It's been in front of the U.S. Supreme Court on loan to Bill Windsor of Lawless America. Anyway, getting back to Dick Gammick, he's been in one scandal after another. He should be prosecuted, put in federal prison. I went to the court. They would not process my appeal, which I submitted timely within a 10-day time frame, and the clerk would not give me the court administrator to speak to, and would not process the paperwork. I go back there for about a week. Every day I go there, I sit there, and I wait to see when the court administrator will show up, and he never shows up. Nobody knows where he is. And the second 2 times I went there, on the 5th and 6th time, I was threatened with arrest. I couldn't wait in the lobby. They said I was motoring. I couldn't wait for him to show up. We don't know where he is. You can't stay here. They would not, Judge Salcido in the court would not release my dash cam video for my evidence until 2 months after the fact. And I had to fight tooth and nail to get Salcido to release that. And then there's perjury and extortion caught on the withheld portion of the dash cam video. They only showed 2.8 minutes in the courtroom, and it's 16 minutes long plus, and it shows the trooper admitting to another trooper that came on the scene on the audio portion that I had not done anything wrong, but if I don't sign the ticket, I'm going to be arrested. That's perjury and extortion. And then when I went down to get a hearing set date for him just 2 weeks ago in the court, I was surrounded by 5 sheriff deputies who were, right beside me, back and the sides, and intimidating me like I was going to get arrested or something, just for asking for a form.
Thank you very much. Do you have a written statement that you can submit to the clerk?
I can prepare one, but I've done so many statements over the last 8 years for so many space. I can do that.
Okay, if you have a written statement, you can submit it. Otherwise,